His first appearance in North America in the UCI Downhill World Champion stripes. It's half a second faster.
This top half is what really suits him, but he's going to need to use it to his advantage.
Half a second faster. You reckon about 2 kilograms worth of weight on that Santa Cruz V10 as well.
Yeah, his mechanic Woody said that they've got about 2 kgs of lead weights under there that helps him carry across those flats. And it's worked on some of the other tracks like Leogang or Ludenviel. He's won those races with motorway sections, so he could definitely do it today, but he's going to need to use this top section to his advantage.
2.1 seconds, Nico, with the second split.
And that's exactly what he needed to do here. I don't know if he'll be able to maintain that to the finish, but he's got at least that time to play with.
Squashes that little roller. Off the gap jump, heads across the piste, gets ready to turn right. Turn left, excuse me, across. Turn right, down through the Red Bull Arch now.
So keep an eye on the speedometer here. If he can keep a decent speed, it might not be as high as some of the heavier riders, but it'll keep him in touch with the time.
There's no points in the last quality session of the year, so this one needs to work for him. 2.5 seconds faster now than that time of Troy Brosnan. Brosnan was absolutely fantastic from here on down. Jackson just exited that rut slightly late there.
It looked like he was a little wider than he wanted to be, but did a good job of minimizing the damage.
Jumps on the pedals, heads down through the woods. Really unique style, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely got a unique style, always finding gaps that no other riders are doing on the track.
2.3, so he's lost 0.2 of a second, but he's still got over 2 seconds left to play with, Nico.
Yeah, he's really done a good job. Goes for the triple there so smoothly.
Absolutely beautifully done from Jackson Goldstone.
See if that triple pays off for him. He can keep this gap that he's got to Troy.
Jackson Goldstone, is he riding himself into control of this race in Lake Placid? Crosses the line, goes fastest by 1.3 seconds. Henri Kiefer for the Canyon Collective leads the start hut.
This guy's just been on fire the past couple of weeks.
What a season he's had. Second at the UCI Downhill World Championship, second in Lenzerheide the last time out at the UCI Downhill World Cup for Canyon Collective.
And you can see it in his riding style. That confidence is growing. He believes he belongs there. He goes for some of the gnarliest lines on the track, and he does it with authority now, too.
0.7 of a second. Back, though, at split 2 for Kiefer. Looking really good.
He's been the closest we've seen to Jackson through that top section.
Yeah, I asked him about, how much can he learn from the likes of Troy, Luca, Fabian. And he said it's not just them, it's the whole team, it's the mechanics, the people at Canyon. They've all got so much more experience than him. 0.6 of a second now between him and Jackson Goldstone.
He's definitely in touch. If he can ace this bottom section, I think he can make that 0.6 up.
Yeah, physically much bigger rider than Jackson Goldstone as well, Henri Kiefer.
He's got to get that power to the ground.
Kiefer on the pedals, through the woods, sets up really wide there. Here comes Henri Kiefer, down towards the line. Is he going to go faster than Jackson Goldstone? Goes fastest by half a second.
He's thrilled with that.
Jackson Goldstone looks markedly less thrilled, but Henri Kiefer is now the fastest rider on the mountain in Lake Placid. The Austrian national champion. You can hear as well, it's getting quieter in this top section as the fans work their way down into the finish bowl for the last few riders.
Through some of these deep holes and compressions, being a taller rider too, he's got a little bit more leverage and length to absorb the big compressions.
Nearly half a second faster than Henri Kiefer, but we know this second sector is where the German lit it up. Jumps into that berm nicely. Yep, there you go, you called it. That is where he's done the damage, isn't it?
For sure, and that's probably where most of the technicality is in the course.
Fastest sector time so far: Kolb, Goldstone, Naples, Norton, Brosnan, your top 5.
Clean through there. I don't know if he'll make time up, but he's matched it.
He's right in amongst it now. Thousandths of a second.
Well, this is going to be a tight one to the finish.
Andy Kolb bearing down on the time of Henri Kiefer here, looking really, really strong. The big Austrian, with one of the biggest smiles in the business, certainly one of the biggest moustaches in the business. Here comes Kolb, stands on the pedals. Just this left-hander goes really, really deep, cuts across the top of it. Kolb down towards the line. Is this going to be the new fastest time of the day? Andy Kolb crossing the line and goes up the third. 1.1 seconds. Luke Meier-Smith may well be a danger man today, and he's into the green by 0.2 of a second.
He looks really calm on the bike here today, too.
Yeah, he doesn't have that sort of... Sometimes he can look like he's just pedaling past the corners almost, do you know what I mean? He looks in control here, Meier-Smith. Let's see. Oh, he's faster. He's faster than Kiefer. The second split here, Meier-Smith. 0.03 of a second.
I think he's the first one we've seen that's been green at the second split.
Absolutely nothing in it, and we know this man is one of the most physically strong riders on the circuit, so you have no problem carrying the speed down low here, Nico.
Yeah, and he'll be really good at pumping these jumps too.
The last time a German man won an elite UCI Downhill World Cup was in 1996. Marcus Klausmann in Nevegal in Italy. Are we about to see?
Kiefer will be wanting to do Klausmann proud.
Yeah, exactly. Do the whole country proud if he gets a win here in the USA today.
We have a lot of fans watching these races from Germany. It's awesome to see we have another top rider from Germany as well.
Yeah, they're a big mountain biking country. They just haven't had as many of the pro riders coming through, but Kiefer could be about to change things. What has Meier-Smith done though? Through this wood section, he's 0.6 of a second faster now. Pushing really, really hard here, Luke Meier-Smith.
He's building through this run.
He is building through at 1.2 seconds now at the fourth split. Just one more sector to go. Henri Kiefer applauds his efforts. Luke Meier-Smith, absolutely no one will begrudge him this win if he can get this bike to the line. Luke Meier-Smith mid-air, pedaling, one turn to go, and then just the 2 gap jumps. Here comes Luke Meier-Smith. Is this going to be career win? Number 1 in downhill for Luke Meier-Smith. He goes fastest by 0.8 of a second. Here he comes, Lucas Shaw, an American last rider on the hill at the American round of the UCI Downhill World Cup. 2.2 back.
That might be too much to make up. Luke Meier-Smith hit the bottom of this track really well.
It's advantage Luke Meier-Smith. Canyon Collective's last win was in Mont Saint Anne last season with Troy Brosnan. The key to this track really through there, not pushing too hard but carrying speed. A Lucas Shaw staple. What's the third split going to tell us? He needs to make serious inroads into this run of Luke Meier-Smith.
He ran a bit wide entering this motorway as well. Speed trap's a little bit lower. He's really got a lot of work to do to make up this time.
Punching his way down through the woods towards the third split. What's it going to tell us? Lucas Shaw 1.5, so he's found time, Nico. It's on here.
1.5 is doable. He's got to really ace this last section, but he can do it.
Lucas Shaw, one more gap to go. Is it going to be Shaw's day today? Lucas Shaw crosses the line and goes second, 0.7 of a second back. Luke Meier-Smith wins in Lake Placid. Lucas Shaw is second. Henri Kiefer, his teammate, is third.
Quite